Black South Africans like thinking they are superior to other Africans. You know, like our country is developed, we have highways.
Yeah.
You guys in Malawi and in Sudan.
Which is true. But Isugabi, where does it come from?
So the reason our country is more developed is because the colonizers that came here, after milking the resources, didn't just take them out, but they used them to develop.
Welcome to my YouTube channel. I am the Kenyan Beast. Thank you for tuning here. There is this video, South African is saying that South Africans, black South Africans think they are better than other Africans people. I don't like commenting or, going against Africa, making other country to feel better than the other, but listen to this video, then we'll talk.
Black South Africans like thinking they are superior to other Africans. You know, like our country is developed, we have highways.
Yeah.
You guys in Malawi and in Sudan.
Which is true. But Isugabi, where does it come from?
So the reason our country is more developed is because the colonizers that came here, after milking the resources, didn't just take them out, but they used them to develop. It is not because black South Africans developed this country. When you start looking at the data, you might find that black South Africans are poorer than other Africans. Because other Africans, you see, because when other Africans show you their money, it is money they have earned from their trade. When black South Africans show you their money, it's from one of two places. The first one, the sadder one, is from a grant, from government. You didn't earn this. You didn't build anything. You didn't sell anything. The second one is a payment from a colonizer or a colonial company. So when you do the math, you realize a black person in Nigeria who has 1,000 naira, or let's say 1,000 American dollars, that's his money from his trade as a black man. In South Africa, if a black person has $1,000, it's either government gave it to them, or there's a white man somewhere that probably paid his salary. And when you look at the standard of living, black South Africans will say, yeah, but look at our roads. You didn't build those roads. If you see any form of road in Africa, it was built by black people. I'm trying to say this. We do this comparison of the average of Cape Town, black people. And we compare it to the elite of black Joburg people. And not the average here. Because if you go into the townships and the informal settlements here, there's poverty. There's suffering. There's
Welcome back. Now, my views. First of all, tell me what you think on the comment section about it. Do you think black South Africans think that they are better than other Africans? Do you think they carry themselves big other than other Africans? First of all, allow me to say it's high time Africans we leave these blame games. We stop fighting among ourselves. If we fight, I know we have online wars and everything, but on development, let's work together. That's what I want to say. So whatever I talk here, don't carry it in a bad way. Now, first, I'm going to say somehow it is true. South Africa has the best development so far. South Africa has, has developed more than some African countries. And I will support my brother of saying that it's because when the oppressors or the colonizers were looting from other African countries and and going with the Ghanaian golds, you loot Ghanaian's gold, you go with it to France, you go with it to British. But in South Africa, I think they settled in South Africa and they built South Africa to be one of them. I think in the mind of the oppressors, they wanted South Africa to be part of theirs. I think that was the reason why they built South Africa so much. And that's because too, there was a lot of gold. So they wanted South Africa to be part of them because of the minerals. The gold, copper, that was in their mind. That's why they built South Africa. So I will support my brother too by saying that South Africans, they can be better than other African countries. But I don't support him saying that South Africans think they are better than other African countries. I think they just see Africans as Africans. But I know some few of South African, they are online, they will say, yes, we are better than other black Africans. We are better because we have this and this, we have this and this, we are more developed, we are more and more. It is true South Africa is more developed. But I want to disapprove. I want to, I want to say they don't think they are better. It is better because of that reasons. But if there is a black South African who is thinking that they are better than other Africans, I will agree to with my brother who is saying that some countries are being built by brick to brick, from square, from foundation. Some countries are being built. Let me take you, for example, if Rwanda for now is being built, Rwanda is one of the cleanest country. Rwanda is developing. That's because it is being built from scratches. There's been a lot of war in Rwanda, genocide, mass Rwanda and Burundi. If that country rises up and being among the best countries, it means the country, they have struggled. They have built themselves from scratches. They have built themselves from foundation to the top. But South Africans, the black South Africans, there's a lot of things they found there. There's a lot of, a lot of development they found there. It's not, they didn't make, hard effort of gaining these things. Like here in Kenya, we are just fighting every day for developments. We are fighting for better health. We are fighting for roads. We are fighting for education. We are fighting for everything. But South Africa, maybe you don't fight for those things because they are there and they were built by the oppressors. So, it's not the matter of thinking you are the best, but it's the matter of other black African countries are working hard for it. And up to this period, there's some countries they doesn't have a flyover. Tanzania got their first flyover just recently, and they were happy. They have a road that's passing, in the clouds. So I may say it's high time we leave the blame game. If your country, African country, is more developed, don't say because we are one Africa. The more we fight among ourselves, the more we give the oppressors the opportunity to come in between and to loot more, to come in between and to create chaos. The more we fight among ourselves, the more Tanzania and Kenya are fighting, the more the oppressors will make opportunity to come in between and take over. So, for example, I will agree with him that a person in Nigeria is fighting for survival for the fittest. South Sudan fighting for survival for the fittest. But in South Africa, you got everything in a plate, So you just eat and eat. That's what I will say. But I want to believe that we are not creating this issue to be, which country is more developed. I see these topics that are online that the poorest country in Africa, and and I get mad because I don't want to call a country poor. There's a lot of riches in that country. It's just that their leaders, maybe they are doing, bad things. So one of the people who don't want to call a country poor, or the country primitive, or a country that has, I don't want that. The country with less educative people. I've seen that online, and I don't like when Africans are engaging themselves into this. That's what the oppressor wants, and that's what he will use, against us. So yes, South Africa is better than some African countries, and that's because their country was built by the oppressors or the colonizers who wanted South Africa to be part of theirs, who wanted South Africa to be headquarters of theirs. So whenever the oppressors were, their headquarters, they made it look good. And South Africa has a lot of gold. Unlike other countries, they don't have minerals. So there's a plus there. But all in all, I love South African people. I love Ghanaian, Nigerian, I love Chad people, I love Egypt people, I love Somali people. Unless those who say that we are not black. But all in all, Africa is one of the one of the continents that when we get good governance and we use good of our resources and we don't lick the oppressors, we will go far. So I just want to say I think you got something to tell me on the comment section about this topic. Do you think South Africa are better, or black South Africa are better than other black Africans? Tell me in the comment section what do you think. I am the Kenyan Beast. Of course, we are doing it the African way every day, every time. Don't forget to subscribe on this video, like this video. You can send me gift. You can do whatever you like to do with me. I am the Kenyan Beast, and peace be with you.